Hey guys, Smart Ninja 000 here. Today we're back with Wizard Pack stuff. But this time it's a little bit different. This is the original Wizard Pack, going back to 1.7. It's not the original world of the Wizard Pack. This is just the oldest one before the previous one before the, what was it called? It was the one before the one that I showed off in the first Wizard Pack episode. So this is the way the order of the worlds go. Is it goes current one, the one I showed off in the first episode, this one. And now this is kind of funny actually because this is really old, and this actually worked incredibly well too. So this is I believe the 1.8 for the troll, yeah 1.8, and the warlock, and those were two mobs. Now I believe this kind of funny, you'll see. And the way they worked is pretty cool. There were one commands, and I don't think I released. I released them. You're not going to be able. You can probably still find them on the old Wizard Pack website, which I'm currently working on making to a new Wizard Pack website. I know. So I didn't use custom models. I actually used skulls. This is actually Shrek's head for it was the whatchamacallit? It's the troll. We have the warlock. We have the ghost. I think this was cat creature, which I'm thinking about re-adding. A knight. I know knight. Headless horseman. Again, thinking about re-adding. And I have no idea what the creeper was supposed to be. And it actually worked really well. We would do pretty much our same exact method as we currently do. But there's obviously a slight difference. This one doesn't use custom models. It uses just these. And they had weapons. Wait, what does weapons mean? Oh, so mobs, they would drop custom weapons and then they would do cool things. So, for example, the troll or whatever, it would drop apparently a golden nugget that I believe if you put in your offhand, is that? Yeah. Then it would tag you, I think, right? No, it would say your mob item 1. And then once you did that, you would get lots of jump boost. And then the ghost, if you put the skull in your... Is this offhand? Oh. No, on your head, it would give you... Let's find out. Levitation. No fall damage. And then these just didn't do anything. This set your sneak score back. Weird. And then the abilities, this was cool. This is basically timers. So they would do stuff. So for the warlock, I think he summoned fire, which is actually the sand wizard, which is going to be remade into I think the earth wizard or something. Does this pretty much ability, and then this guy I think would just get. Oh, this was just giving it. I don't remember know what that does. I think maybe it flies up. The cat would actually switch back into an ocelot, which is why it says ooze. Back and forth, which I thought was just kind of a cool ability. And then this stuff is, I'm not sure. I think this is just a clock. And that's custom mobs, and that's like all the custom mobs. Now this bottom thing is actually, I ended up redoing it because I didn't have enough space. So you can see this is the updated one. Again, not actually a whole lot of help here. We do get the, I believe this is the ocelot, right? No. Yeah, that's the ocelot. And you can tell because I color coded everything because I was smart back then. And we had magic armor, which it was kind of hilarious. I think this one actually still works. I just totally forget how to do it. Let me look. Okay, this could crash the game, but apparently we need half a stack of quartz, 16 redstone, and a diamond. If you think this is going to work now, leave a like. Actually, leave a like, guys, just to show you're enjoying this video and you want to see more. I forgot to say that at the beginning. Darn it. Okay. No, it did work, actually. And then this is magic dust with a nice powers armor. And now, I think if we come over to here, I think we can get the armor. Yeah. It's just, this was really cool color coding. I love this. It took way too long to do the color coding. Oh, look at that. It actually worked. So now if we put on the chest plate, how do we activate the chest plate? I forgot. Chest plate, is it shift and jump? No. Oh, it is shift and jump. I feel like that's sort of a classic. And I think it does end up using, oops. I think it does end up using up this magic dust over time. The boots were, I remember the boots. They were, that was, no, it was the white boots. Actually, this is actually on a different profile because these are old worlds and I want to save them in their natural habitat. So this is actually, this is why I have auto jump on and stuff. So, yep, and these gave you speed 3. And that was hilarious, I remember. And then the chest plate for that one, that was super cool. I remember this because I worked so long being a 1 command block for it. This whole thing. Which turned out to actually be 6 1 command blocks just because I thought it'd be cooler. If you shift and jump, you get speed, crazy speed for, I think it's speed 7 or something for like 10 seconds. And then all the command blocks are, of course, done there. We have custom machines, which I do want to add, but they probably won't be this complicated. They'll be simple things. I'm not sure what this is. Not sure what this is. I think that, oh wait, these were the power generators, I think, right? Yeah, these were power generators for the custom machine. So this would generate power. So you could use TNT. You could use, what's this? I'm going to keep on these boots just because they give me speed and it's nice. Oh, this was the solar panel one and it generated power. And this was, I think they used up liquids, which was kind of hilarious because you could technically make infinite power source. And we actually have, what's this? Oh, oh, this was a really cool thing. What you did is, let me go into survival for this one. Game mode S / XP 10L. So what you could do, it's not the most base, I think I got this idea from, I think it was game mode 4 where I got this idea and I wanted to change it up a little bit. So you would stand on the top and it would slowly take away your levels. Game mode 4 did a really nice job of this, and I'm probably going to do something a bit more like that. Stand on the bottom and you got him back. I think it was game mode 4, I'm not sure. And that was just, I never planned on actually adding that just because that's like super overpowered. It was just sort of testing out my command skills. Yep, good job me. Now this may look like a lot, but really it's just, this is what happens when you don't have functions in 1.9. These were the original custom crafting. Now all this is me trying to automate custom crafting, which obviously didn't work. So the making table, I don't know what that is. So I think this is one. Is this a table? Yeah, I always use the same classic recipe for only custom crafters. I'm very basic like that. Good job. I think I might have glitched. Unless it was the other way around, but I feel like that's sort of, let me look. We're in 1.12, this was made in 1.9, I think, so you can see why that doesn't work. We do have a couple recipes. Wait, is this the table? Yeah, this is the table, so maybe this will work. Unless, oh, you know what? Wait, maybe, okay. Let me try and think of all the recipes. So red sand was a pretty basic crafting recipe. So I definitely remember that one, because I'm thinking about adding it. Because you can't actually craft red sand, if you didn't know. You would assume that's a recipe, but no, it's not. So, I added that. Yeah, I think it's broken. But we did have all this good stuff. Actually, don't know why. I think it was if you could decraft magma cubes into this stuff. Then we had all this. Way too much. Sapling just allowed you to cycle the saplings, go through each one. And the ores were hilarious because this basically allowed you to convert ores into other ores. And this is the troll more mobs. I tried to make it alone, like it's its own thing, but I ended up combining it with this just to get that to work. If you're wondering what this is, this used to be my old background. The new background, I don't think anyone's ever asked about it. It's supposed to be sandstone, guys. It's supposed to be a redstone ready preset. Also, if you're wondering why the snow's like this, I think I saw this in like a YouTube video where someone did this to show the chunk borders, and I really like that. So I did that too. I don't remember who that was though. If you know who that was, then comment that below and I'll pin it. But yeah, my background, this used to be this is the old one, by the way. Thanks for asking. It's like the background is it's a reference to redstone ready presets. I don't think anyone's ever mentioned that. I thought that was obvious, but probably not. Okay, another thing we got, I believe this is more of the same, custom machines, new world. I think this one was actually, I think these were, I'm not sure. I think this was a liquid, or is that a hopper? That's a hopper. Yeah, I'm not sure what a lot of these were. I think this was lava or something. That was probably TNT. This was definitely solar panel, and I think this was converting blocks into energy. Not sure. This actually teleportation paths, which that did not go as expected. This is custom food. The original custom food. And I spent way too long on this. This is where you get the classics such as cheese, pumpkin bread, and seasoned flesh. That right there is the teleporters. The way it works is instead of one of these teleportation pads, I think like this, right? Oh, you know what? It's probably broken. Like everything else in all my worlds, unless I go in the right version. Okay, so this, if you probably didn't get it from that, quick thing. I didn't talk because you know what? Let's stop. This made it so every few skeletons or something, I think, would spawn with an iron sword. I know iron is super overpowered, and I got that idea, if I'm not wrong, from I think Dragnos did how to do that. And I thought that's super cool. I want to make it so some skeletons do that. So that's that. This is, of course, command stuff for YouTube. You might remember this world. Looks a little bit less filled with trash. It's a lot emptier. I was working on an anti-cheat at the time, which I never figured out. Of course, now I have that perfectly nice anti-cheat for plugs. If you don't know what plugged is, go check that out. Self-plugging. Also, be sure to leave a like on the video if you're enjoying the video so far. And remember, if we can get 7 likes, then I do another video earlier. There's not much else to say here. I just wanted to show off the fact that this is literally my old computer. If you didn't know, currently I run Windows 10, which is the greatest version of Windows. Just kidding. Everyone hates it except for me for some reason. I actually really like it. I think it's because I skip right from Windows Vista. Yes, Visa or Vista. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I skipped right from that to Windows 10. I know. I'm good at Minecraft, guys. Thank you. This is also not related, but I thought I'd show this off. This is my Skywars. I made this a really long time ago. We never finished this. Maybe we should. Now this world you might remember. Actually, you probably wouldn't because it got corrupted in the video. This is the original OG Wizard Pack. This is the world right before the world we're actually on. You can see this is actually what the little structure blocks looks like. I haven't done this little structure blocks yet because not that far. This is stuff like the wands and stuff. Cave dwellers and goblins. I think that's all. No, we had more stuff, didn't we? No, wait. Cave dweller. Is this... What is this mob? Let me find out. So we had cave dweller, goblin, yeti, tree creature. I think this was sand wizard. The bricks represent that there's nothing in there. And of course our OG wands, which now are a lot nicer and need to be redone. So they look nicer in the file. This is basically the beginning of Plugged. This is version 2 of beginning of Plugged. This is Plugged Factions, I believe. And my base... Oh, that's... My base was right underneath those trees. Now it wouldn't be here because I upload this to Realms. And then eventually I teamed up with someone. And our base was over... No. It was over this way. I forget where. Let me find it. Here it was, behind this granite. And that's OG. That's OG plugged for you. And then, I think, if I remember right, I just put all the command blocks. Yeah, all the command blocks were right down here. You could actually report players for hacking and stuff because I thought that was necessary. It was pretty basic at the time. And then I think we did do some sort of spawn protection. And I think I did said there was 2 hearts too. What's this? I don't remember. And then this was the second version of that, where everyone had bases in this area, and that's where they built. And that was cool too. Well, that's RIP. No idea what this is, but I'm pretty sure this is the original custom mobs. More command blocks that I don't know what they do, and it's just like that in the whole world. Okay, I think... Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is OG original wizard pack. I believe this was 1.7. If I'm not wrong. These were our shops. Look at that, guys. How do I get a spawn? 43, in case you're curious, I believe is the amount of time we spent, or the amount of deaths we had. So that is cool. And yeah, I'm just going to try and get... I think spawn was this way. Maybe. Okay, got hit by a creeper, but I did see the beacon, so we're going to head this way towards that. There's a nice little village over there. I think that's natural generation. There's some OG goblin, original troll, which I'll not... It was a leprechaun original goblin. I think it's goblin, right? I don't even know the name of my own. God, I'm bad at Minecraft. We have the goblin, and the original was the troll, I believe. And the warlock. So here was our stuff. We had... Let me just heal up. I know I'm cheating on a survival world. My god, I'm so bad. So this was our mine, which you guys probably remember because I showed it off in the last Wizard Pack video. We had a vote. I think deaths on tab 1. This was Jeff the miner. He died. He fell down. I don't remember what happened. This was the jail, in case we had red hackers, which we didn't. Yep. I think someone's base is up there. Snow farm, obviously, and then we did a whole bunch of these things. Oop. They actually worked incredibly well, which I'm surprised by. But this was the 400 space. It's very nice. It's actually snowing. This was our mailboxes. We had mailboxes. Let's go to... I can't go through the door. Let's go to sleep. If you're wondering what the why that is like this, that's just glitched. Oh, and also you see this message is sleeping. That's what we're going to have unplugged. So a lot of this actually does come from plugged. And then if you're wondering why there's water, that's actually so you could jump off from here, but then we ended up putting some slime thing here. And I don't remember what this button does. It just turns off the water. Okay. Yep. And we had a nice little bridge. But let's get into the command blocks. That's what you care about. Yep. This is the original wizard pack. So pay close attention, guys, 'cause this is probably going to be the only video on this unless you want more. If you want more, then leave a comment saying you want more. So we had time spent on server events, server bed thing, custom recipes, leprechaun, and demon. Let's get into it. Alright. So down here, the green was the bed. And what happened is, it's very simple. If you were sleeping, we say your score to sleeping. If you had a score of sleeping 1, then I believe this was 1.7 actually. It's either 1.7 or 1.8. Honestly, I have no idea. So it set your day and it would... I was recording. Thank you for ruining it.